know. Well, then I know. Well, then I know. Well, then I know. There's something nothing. Well, then I know. Well, then I know. You guys got. Well, then I know. I'm not happy. Well, then I know. There's something nothing. Well.
I'm sorry. I can't take stock YouTube intros seriously. Here, I'll go make my own. I'm gonna start using that in all my intros.
What's going on, everybody? Technoblast here. I'm gonna bring up an old subject, something that keeps getting repeated over and over again, that I'm just tired of. And I know it's not gonna go away. It's gonna be there every single time when there's consoles and PCs.
That the consoles are underpowered, that the consoles are a closed market, that the consoles have subpar performance, that the consoles are using anti-consumer practices.
What I'm talking about is PC graphics versus console graphics.
And how PC is better? Yeah.
So I'm going around, I watch a lot of YouTube videos of other creators, and, I read the content. And of course, when it's an Xbox or a PS4 subject or video, and in the comments sections, you have PC people just butting in, adding their comments that has no relationship to the topic whatsoever.
Well, it's funny that you bring that up, and I'll respond to your exact points here in a second. I just find it funny that what you're saying happened to go over a Microsoft ad that says true 4K. I can't be the only one laughing at the fact that he's annoyed at PC gamers talking about graphics while he's watching an ad for true 4K, which is something that the Xbox One X doesn't even do consistently. It's almost like Microsoft was trying to sell you on something that wasn't really all that honest. And PC gamers are trying to, say, hey, there's an option where that really is the case and everything, and visually the games are better and it's not really that expensive. Man, fuck PC gamers, man. They're so annoying, just butting in all the time.
They just come in and say, hey, if you want the better graphics, why don't you just build yourself a PC?
Well, yeah, if you're buying an Xbox One X, it's the same console as the Xbox One, just with better performance. So if performance is what you want, then yeah, you should build a PC instead of buying an Xbox One X.
People, especially you PC people.
Yes.
We get it. We understand that consoles cannot compete with graphic cards that's made for PCs. We get it.
Well, that and all the other advantages of the PC. Free online, more customizable hardware, customizable games, more services, cheaper games. It doesn't stop at just graphics. For less money than a console, you can get all of these things with better graphics.
Well, you don't have to keep repeating yourself. You don't have to come and troll console videos or anything like that.
What's so funny to me is console gamers are always talking about, oh, the PC's not that special, man. PC's not that good. PC graphics aren't even that much better than console graphics. But out of our conversation, it's nothing that the PC gaming sucks. But when you go to their videos and say, hey, there's a kind of a better option for equal or less money, then, oh, PC gamers are so annoying. PC gamers need to step off. It's almost like you can't win the argument.
We understand that GPUs for PC will be much superior than consoles.
GPUs for PC will be much superior than consoles. Man, fuck PC gamers. They're so annoying.
We get it. Can you get that? Can you understand that, please?
Can you understand that that's not what we're talking about all the time? Can you understand that when you hoist the Xbox One X, or now the PS5 and the whatever the new Xbox ends up being, can you understand that when you hoist those things up to PC gamers and say, oh, this thing is amazing now, but then we say, well, actually, it doesn't have all this, and this, so maybe it's not actually that superior. Can you understand that that's not supposed to be an attack? That's us correcting things? And I know this particular video is about the Xbox One X specifically. It's from October of 2017, but I think we all know what's going on now with the PS5 and what will be going on once the new Xbox specs are revealed, which shouldn't be far off. Console fanboys are extremely inconsistent and extremely insecure. They will come and try to argue about the PC and about how the consoles are actually better than the PC, but if you try to engage them, then PC gamers are they're elitists, they're annoying.
Because it gets old. It gets annoying that you PC guys are always just butting into a subject that you don't even care about.
I mean, if we didn't care about it, we wouldn't be butting in. Just like how if you didn't care about this, you wouldn't be butting in.
And let's just make it simple here. Let me just explain it why a person like myself enjoys console gaming.
Okay, hit me. Because there are reasons to enjoy console gaming, absolutely. So hit me. Let's hear your reasons.
First, it's a plug-and-play system.
Oh boy.
I buy a system from the store, I bring it home, hook it up, fire it up, pop in my game. Yes, it's going to have a few maybe system updates and game updates. But once that's done, it's done.
Really? There's no updates after the game initially updates? I'm sure that's honest. Also, where did this idea that the consoles are plug and play but the PCs aren't come from? Let's go. I'm looking at my Xbox One right now. I know, it's kind of weird that I still own this. But I'm looking at the back right now. You got a power cable and you have the HDMI. 2 cables coming out of the back of the Xbox One. Now I'm taking a look at my PC. I got a power cable and 2 optical cables. And then I have my keyboard and mouse. I'm not even going to count those because you have to sync up controllers or you have wired controllers. So what's different? We have power cables, optical cables, and then our peripherals. What makes the console plug and play but the PC is not?
I'm ready to game. With PC, and I know this because I build my own PC right now. That's what I'm recording off right now. I have a gaming PC, but I just don't use it.
I don't believe you.
You got to do all sorts of stuff to get the right parts. If you're a new person to building PCs, you got to install the OS.
All the OS.
Most likely Windows. You got to install the clients.
Install the client.
Which is Steam or whatever you use. The game. And whatever else that you may require to get the PC up and going.
Okay, so when you get a PC, and you don't have to build a PC. You can if you build a PC if you want, but you can go pre-built. I went pre-built for my first PC. A lot of people do. It's an easy way to get into the hobby without having to know all the intricacies right off the bat. And really, they're not even that complex. Building a PC is really not that difficult. Let's go through this. The order of events to play a game on a brand new console versus the order of events to play a game on a brand new PC. On the console, you buy the console, you plug it in, you turn it on, there's system updates, then you download a game, which takes much longer on the console because it bottlenecks your internet, and then you play the game. Now PC, you plug in the PC, there's system updates, then you download Steam, which is not a very large download, then you download a game from Steam, which again is significantly quicker than downloading on console, and you play the game. Are consoles simpler? Yeah, but not by a lot. Not to the point that it should be, a selling point of the console, that you have one less step. And even though you have one less step, it's still going to take you more time because, again, consoles are slow as shit.
That's a lot of shit.
It's really not.
And we don't want to deal with it. Understand? It's not we don't understand. I know how to build a PC. I'm sure a lot of people knows how to build a PC.
If you knew how to build a PC, you would know that what you're saying right now is ridiculous.
Even though they game on a console.
If you game on a console and you don't game on PC, why would you know how to build a PC? Like, I know it's not common knowledge to know how to build a PC, but what the points you're making here aren't consistent at all.
But we don't care.
We don't care, but here's an 8-minute video about how much I don't care. PC gamers, annoying console gamers, as always, go to your PC corner. But we don't care.
We don't want that. We want a closed system that just works simply out of the box.
Why would you use closed system as a selling point, bro? Closed system is not a good thing. That's not a good thing, bud. One of the most baffling things about console fanboys is how they try to use closed system or out-of-the-box system, or closed box environment. They try to use these as positives. They're not positive. They are restrictions to the consumer. They're a lack of options for the product that you bought. If I buy a game on the PC, I have graphical options. I potentially have mods. I have more controller support. I have more options for methods of control. I have free online. I have a lot of services I can buy the game from because it's an open marketplace. But for you, if you buy a game on console, the game will run one way, regardless of whether or not you like it. There are no mods, no ways to make the game run better unless you buy an entirely new system. You have to pay for your online. You only have one digital marketplace. It's a closed box environment and closed environment. This is not a positive. And the fact that you try to make it a positive just shows how little you know about this. It's no wonder why PC comments on videos trigger you so much. You don't know anything about this.
Simple as that. There's nothing more to understand except that. It's a plug-and-play system for us. It's a closed system that works.
It also doesn't really work. How many PS4s were defective on launch? And how many games have released, broken on consoles recently? Stop saying consoles just work. It's just not true. You can ignore it all you want, but consoles don't just work. And because they're also a closed environment, like you said, if a game doesn't work or your console breaks, there's nothing you can do about it. You either have to wait for a patch from the developers, or you have to go to get a new console. Because if one thing in your console breaks, you have to get a whole replacement. I had a launch Xbox One. I had a day one, the original version of the Xbox One. And the online, the Wi-Fi just stopped working one day. I couldn't connect, the Wi-Fi chip or the Wi-Fi adapter, whatever it is, it just stopped working. I had to replace the whole console because the Wi-Fi stopped working.
And that's it. That's what we're comfortable with. I don't want to mess with drivers. I don't want to mess if my video card is compatible with whatever patches out there.
Drivers are such a minor inconvenience that I wouldn't even call them an inconvenience. Again, I don't believe that you have a gaming PC.
No, I don't want to deal with that. So now with the Xbox One X coming out, and here comes all those PC guys again. Oh, it's not true 4K. If you really want 4K, you need to get a PC for that.
Well, yeah. What's incorrect about that?
Yes, again, we get it. And we don't care.
You don't care, really. All the console gamers talking about how great games are on the console and how amazing 4K looks, but when you look into how many games are just upscaled and not actually true 4K, even though you showed in your own background footage of a trailer from Microsoft saying true 4K, now you don't care. You cared about it being true 4K until it came out to not be true 4K, and now you don't care. Got it. I cannot wait to hear more about the PS5 and the new Xbox just so I can respond to more videos like this.
For the price tag that the Xbox X is commanding, the 4K picture, graphics, whatever you want to call it, that device, that console pumps out for $499 is a great deal. And it just works for us.
Again, it didn't. The Xbox One X, it's oh my god. I feel like I have to say in every single one of my videos that you can build a good PC for less than $499. I know this video is kind of old, but even when this video came out, it was still relevant. Shit, this video is from October of 2017. I got my first PC in I want to say May or I want to say April or May of 2017 is when I got my first dedicated gaming PC. And that was $550, I think. $500 or $550.
Understand that. Again, I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself to tell you, it just simply works.
And I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself to tell you that you should know that this isn't even true. You say things simply work, then you present an example of it not simply working, and you say, oh, we don't care. You just move the goalposts. You've already done it in this video. In the beginning of the video, you said something about true 4K, and you showed an ad from Microsoft showing true 4K. And now in this same video, you're saying the Xbox One X isn't a true 4K machine, and you're saying you don't care. Console fanboys will move the goalposts as much as they need to make their narrative work and to make their product just the best thing to ever exist.
And for the price tag that it's asking for, that's a pretty good damn device.
Okay, now let me ask you something. For $500, would you rather have an Xbox One X or a gaming PC? If you think $500 is a good deal, would you rather have an Xbox One X or a gaming PC?
And with the graphics that it's pumping out, it might not be your $2,000 rig that you could do whatever K resolution and how many hundreds of FPS.
See, just listening to how you talk about this, I know you're not a PC gamer. We all know you're not. It's so obvious.
We don't care. We like what these devices are putting out at the cost that they're asking for, and we don't have to put it together.
I mean, you don't have to put a PC together. You can get it pre-built, but okay.
We don't have to deal with drivers. We don't have to deal with the Windows operating system.
You don't have to deal with operating system updates? Are you sure?
We don't have to deal with anything. It just works.
No, it doesn't.
We plug it in, update it, boom.
So you do it. Oh my God. We don't have to deal with updates, but also updates. Why did you make this video?
I don't understand how PC gamers don't understand that. And what business do they have to comment on videos that are geared towards console gaming?
Well, what right do you have to comment on videos that are geared towards PC gaming? Are you saying that console gamers never comment on PC gamers' videos? I mean, I can show you a whole fucking laundry list of comments on my videos from console gamers. So what do you say about those?
If you don't like consoles, then what are you doing in that video commenting?
Well, what are you doing making a video about PC gamers if you don't care about the PC?
When people have that are commenting, they're asking simple, honest questions that they don't know, or they're trying to get clarification.
As the screenshots provided clearly show. Wait.
And then here comes some a-hole from the PC side saying, well, if you want the best, you need to get a PC. No, the guy doesn't want a PC.
See, this is something that's kind of gets lost in translation a lot. When PC gamers come into console gamers' videos saying you shouldn't get a console, you should get a PC, we're not saying that out of malice. We're not saying it because we think consoles are just like the worst thing ever. Obviously, most PC gamers don't have a problem with people playing on console. What we do have a problem with is when console gamers are presented with information that is either inaccurate or it misrepresents better options, which is usually the PC. That's what a lot of my videos are about. That's what most of my response videos are about. People who just misrepresent the PC or present something as if it's the only good option when it's obviously not. Like the PS5. How many console gamers are out there that they didn't care about SSDs? They didn't care about 4K. They didn't care about ray tracing. They said they didn't care about it. But now that the PS5 has announced it, suddenly they do care about it. So we're saying, well, if you really do care about those things, well, the PC has better options for those things. And it was the same way with the Xbox One X. And I know the Xbox One X is kind of old hat at this point, but I'm bringing it up because that's what he's talking about. You saw a lot of it with the Xbox One X because the Xbox One X was claiming to be this true 4K machine, amazing 4K machine, when it didn't actually run true 4K for a lot of games. There was really no frame rate improvement over the base Xbox. And for the Xbox One X's asking price, you could get a PC that maybe couldn't do 4K 60, but could definitely run games better than the Xbox One X could.
I don't want a gaming rig.
Wait, you don't want a gaming rig. You said earlier that you have one.
All of us that prefer consoles do not want a gaming rig. You can stay over there with your PC people, PC Master Race, whatever the hell you guys want to call yourself.
How about pro-consumer gamers?
And we'll stay over here with our console, and we call ourselves Console Village, or whatever you want to call us. Peasants, Xbots, ponies, I don't care.
Well, I mean, you do strike me as an Xbot. Your background footage is literally just an ad for the Xbox One X that's been looping for 6 minutes.
But for once, it's like, just stay away. You have your shit. We have ours. We're happy. You're happy on your end. And that's that. Okay,
so that means that you definitely don't talk about the PC ever again, right? Because you're telling people to stay away. You're clearly an Xbox guy. Does that mean that you don't care about the PC or the PS4? Let's go ahead and look through your channel. Other console fans hating on Xbox games. We got Sony fans having a nuclear meltdown. We got I'm done with the PlayStation platform. That's no surprise. We got Sony fans more concerned with Xbox games. Sony fans must be bored because of Xbox news. And then a few months after this video that you made, the one that I'm responding to right now, you made a video called I prefer to game on Xbox One rather than PC. You're a fucking hypocrite, dude.
And the funny thing, I'm an IT guy. I deal with databases. I worked doing desktop support all the way to what I'm doing right now, which is SQL databases and reports and Tableau.
Weird flex, but okay.
So I know how to build a PC because I have the expertise for it.
Building a gaming PC really doesn't require any expertise. This kind of seems like you just wanted to talk about being an IT guy.
I just prefer not to.
Okay, why?
I mean, I have one. I got a very capable PC right now that can play some games.
Cool, what are the specs?
But I'd rather not play on PC.
Cool, why?
I prefer Xbox.
Cool, why?
Or PlayStation.
Cool, what?
Because it just simply works.
No, it doesn't. If that's your one reason for preferring consoles over PC, I don't even know what to say to that.
Well, that's it, guys. That's it for me tonight. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up.
Nah. Comment time. Fin geometry, but you need to buy a TV for 4K as well. And then you responded, let's be honest, a 4K monitor or TV is not that expensive. I bought one over the summer for $350, and the thing is sick. So, $500 console, $350 TV. But PC gaming is... Michael Myers says, we PC elitists have a point, though. All console peasants do is argue at the power of Xbox and PS4 and cry when a PC guy offers a viable alternative. Then you say, I think what gets tiring for us console people is we're well aware of what PC can do for us in relation to gaming. Are you, though? I like the locked down ecosystem of a console because it simply works. No messing around with settings, drivers, or anything else that comes with PC headaches. Because apparently changing settings and having the ability to customize your games and get better performance is a bad thing. Also, what gets tiring is PC elitists constantly shoving their belief to console people. Well, what is this video then? Look, we get it. We just don't prefer PC. Simple as that. With that said, I don't know why PC elitists get their panties in a bunch. Well, why are you getting your panties in a bunch that PCs are presenting you with a better option? You say that you prefer consoles over the PC, and you say you understand the PC, you say you understand all the advantages of the PC, but then when someone counters your point, you get all pissy. And PC gamers are getting their panties in a bunch? Really? Throughout this whole video, I haven't heard you defend consoles. I've just heard you bashing the PC. The only defenses of the consoles you've been making are things that aren't even accurate. That's why PC gamers get pissy with console gamers, is because usually their defenses of the consoles are things that aren't actually true. That's what a console fanboy is. TBH, it's all the same shit. You can't really tell the difference between 60 and 100 FPS, and even if you can, why the fuck is it worth spending $2,000 on? I give up. Why did I even bother with this?